Jaime, and this is Let's Talk About It. So today I am here with a very special video. I'm here with the Barbie Loves Elvis collection set. Guys, I don't know if you know by now, but I love myself a lot of Elvis. I love Elvis, guys. You know, everybody loves Elvis, and I see why, honestly. So this is 1996, and it's got Barbie. And it looks like she's going to the show to see him. There's a picture of Elvis, and it says, Barbie is so excited. It's 1957, and Elvis Presley is giving a concert in Tupelo, his own hometown. Maybe she can get an autograph. So it goes on and on and on, but I am just so happy I have an Elvis doll now, guys. Let's get into this. What a mess. Okay. So, because it's so old, 1996 and all, it's old enough for the elastics to have disintegrated. So when I took her out, the elastic just was like dust. It's all over me and it's kind of nasty. I'm gonna just wash her hair, redo her ponytail, but how cute is she? She's not a silk stone, but she's got that old look to her. Like that first fierce face mold, I like to say. She's got a wicked cute poodle skirt on. It has like music and it says Barbie Loves Elvis and it has some sequins. Wicked cute. I love this Barbie. I love it. I love it. This is I Love Elvis. She has some saddle shoes on, but her socks have I don't know if you can see, it has the elastic on it and it's like stuck. So I have to wash her socks. So I have to do a little bit of like cleaning on the doll. But I guess that's what you get when you leave a doll in her box. The elastics kind of melt, you know. But I love her. She's got this cute sweater on. And yeah, she's just so perfect. And she's like loving Elvis. And she comes with a picture that she wants to get autographed by him. It has a little kiss mark on there because she loves him like me. Actually, yeah, he is so cute here. My favorite era of Elvis is his army years. Oh, he was so dreamy then. Got their certificate of authentication. He came with his guitar, which is nice because that's going to go up with all my like musician dolls. And we have the stands. We have 2 of these and it says Barbie and Elvis. And she didn't get a brush, which she should have came with a brush because her hair is wrecked. And the best part is the microphone. Guys, this microphone's awesome because it looks like a real microphone, not like the other one that I got from Rainbow High. It's all pink, like you know, come on, that's not realistic. This one is, and it looks like it's got a wire, like a real electric cord. That is so cool. So he like kind of like sings to Barbie. All right, so this is Elvis, and he kind of is very like wobbly. Like, look, like, I don't know why. Is it because it's Elvis and he was supposed to be, like, super articulated because Elvis, like, moved his hips a lot? But he almost seems like his elastic in his body is, I don't know. But, yeah, so this is Elvis. Look at his cute face. They kind of got his face, like, right on. He is articulated. Elvis always had such great style, even when he was younger. He used to go to high school and show up to high school with like flashy clothes on when everybody was wearing jeans. He would wear trousers and scarves around his neck, and he was totally meant for Hollywood before he was in Hollywood. So, yeah. He was meant for stardom, I should say. He was a sweet boy from, Tupelo. He loved his mama a lot. He really did. Once he met his manager, his life was totally controlled by that man, which was unfortunate. It was the Colonel. The Colonel was kind of a douchebag, but he did know how to market Elvis and make him really, really, really famous in a world that didn't have social media and ways of just advertising then. It was very like different back then. The Colonel, which was a Connie, he was a Connie in the carnivals, he kind of, you know, had his hooks in Elvis and never let go until his last day, which is unfortunate. But Elvis was loved by everybody because he was so kind in giving of his money to everybody around him. Man, woman, and animal all were obsessed with Elvis. Even Paul McCartney and the Beatles, even they said when they went to go hang out with Elvis and Elvis opened the door, like they were just like, this man is absolutely beautiful. My favorite song that he sang was That's Alright Mama. I love that song, That's Alright Mama. That was his first song, I think. And then he did like Hound Dog, and those were all like blues covers because he was highly, highly, highly inspired by black musicians, black music. They even thought he was black when he was being played on the radio. They didn't know. And they only knew because on the type of radio station he was on, it was like a whites-only radio station. So they were like, this guy's white? When they heard him. That's what made him famous. He had such a bluesy way of singing. And in those days, the black people weren't allowed to sing their music publicly. I can't even, sometimes I'm like, I want to live in them days because they seem so like fun. But that is not fun. I couldn't live in those days. I'd be always like, you know, voicing my opinion back then, and I'd probably get killed. Elvis was not prejudiced. Not one bit of prejudice in his body. He would hang out with black people, and I love him for that. I love that he was not a follower. He didn't follow anybody's way of living around then. He just didn't agree, and he knew. He knew it was wrong. So his hairstyle came from his favorite Marvel character. I do know that. He did like this super, I think it was something Marvel. He had this hairdo, so he started doing this hairdo. And then all the guys started doing this hairdo because the girls love Elvis and they wanted to look like Elvis. Elvis was so much for the world to take in. And then the attention that he got was too much for him to take in. And he was so innocent in his mind because, he died of, like, probably a heart attack on this day in 1977. He died probably, I think, of a heart attack on the toilet. But really, it's because he was addicted to drugs and overworked. And he didn't think he was addicted to drugs because his doctors were giving the medicine to him. He wasn't into drug addicts. I know that besides Priscilla, he did date Aunt Margaret for a little bit, I think, but I don't know if that was cheating on Priscilla or what. I don't know. I did see the movie, the new one that just came out, and I loved it. I loved it, and I cried like a baby at the end when he sang his last performance, his last song, the Unchained Melody song. That's like his last performance before he died. Guys, I'm going to leave the performance down in the link below, just that performance. That's the performance that they play in the movie. Hey, I cried like a baby in the movie theater because I just love Elvis. Ugh. And somebody was controlling him. I wouldn't have let that happen. And the way he loved his mom, everybody should have a mom like Elvis's mom, and everybody should have a son like Elvis. Period. So guys, this was my Barbie and Elvis doll. And I love them. I think they're beautiful. Except for her hair. I gotta fix her up a little bit. But they are old. The elastics that were tied around them kind of gave a little bit of like a weathered look to this jacket, which is like sad. I think I'm gonna go eat a peanut butter and banana sandwich. Just like he liked it. And he liked banana cream pie too. Guys, I don't know if you love Elvis like I love Elvis. What's your favorite song by Elvis? I just love That's Alright, Mama. I also like Loving You. Loving You is a really good song. I think if I ever get married again, I think I'll have Elvis marry me, definitely. So guys, that was my review of the dolls. I wanted to put it up on today on the anniversary of his death. He did die on August 16th, 1977, a year before I was born. Not like I could have went and seen him in concert the year I was born, but you know, I would have loved to seen him in concert. So it's sad that his life was taken so short from us. He was such an amazing man, like an amazing man. Like, I just think he's just so sweet. And I'm proud to have this doll, a fan of Elvis, because, like, this is kind of like me. Like, this is me. I just love Elvis so much. Like, if I was a young girl when he was touring, this would have been me. I would have been at the shows, dancing, being like, Elvis, remember me! So, guys, if you want one of these for yourself, I will try to find a match and put it down below, and you can grab one for yourself. If you like this video, please press like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.